Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're just gonna wrap things up by having my final review. It's been a long year, and yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy some gameplay, and we're just gonna discuss three major keys, aspects, however you want to break it down, and that is multiplayer, post-launch content, and overall mechanics in the game. So, we're gonna spawn in this lobby, and we're gonna get right into that. But first things first, the mechanics of the game is fine. I don't mind the sliding, the boots on the ground and everything. What I didn't like, what they implemented, was assist counters kills. That's a system that has been used and abused. One person could just put one bullet in somebody and get a full 100 points, and if they have crash, a full 125 points. Simple as that. That causes people to streak up faster without even getting kills. I firmly believe some people just get assists to streak up, but that's neither here nor there. So that's one thing I didn't like as well. Also didn't like how, attachments weren't universal. Some guns have long barrel 1 and 2, quick draw 1 and 2, stock 1 and 2. Other guns didn't even have stock as an attachment at all. Domination. And that causes a disadvantage, in my opinion. Especially people who like to use the Maddox and just spam that. The Swordfish doesn't have that quick spam as well, but and that has quick draw 1 and 2, so. Oh, he's up top. And there's definitely that, so. The second aspect we're gonna get into is just post-launch content. DLC maps were lazy in this game.
Losing Charlie.
Especially from seeing Madagascar, ran out Lockup, Artifact, It seemed like those maps they didn't put any effort into, and they didn't know the pace of this game. Like Black Ops 4 is a fast-paced game. It's gonna be in your face, a lot of action. It's not gonna be slow-paced like Modern Warfare or anything like that. So you shouldn't have those extreme long-range maps, in my opinion. And you shouldn't have those short maps like Nuketown. Flying range is fine, Slums is fine, but I think they should have reworked Nuketown, in my opinion.
Enemy UAV above.
The two maps that I would say that I like that they actually made and not remastered would possibly be Gridlock and Arsenal. I didn't like Arsenal at first, but eventually warming up to it later on in the game's life cycle, I definitely did like it. And I gave it a chance and actually played it. Once you learn the rotation, not rotations, but once you learn the choke points and you learn how to defend them or attack them, like people being in vents and everything, like, oh man. Wait, I'm not even using Zero or Recon. No wonder why. Well, for overall multiplayer, I would say, the game is not bad, but it's not the best, in my opinion. The guns were mostly remastered. Almost every single gun was in either Black Ops 1, 2, or 3. I didn't see a gun that they really, I can say, oh, this is a brand new gun, Everything was just remastered. I definitely didn't like how DLCs work. I didn't. Wait, why?
Alpha secure.
Alright. Getting double teamed. I didn't like how there was a paywall as well, especially to get remastered weapons. I feel like that should have been in the contraband stream, and that's one positive I would give for Black Ops 4. Not every weapon you had to buy, not every, cool item shop, not every cool item that was, in the Blackjack shop, you had to spend money on. You could have earned it through, completing the tier system. But a lot of the popular items that people really wanted, you had to pay for it, or you had to get lucky in reserve cases, and I feel like they should have left that in Black Ops 3. Seeing that it didn't work, I definitely don't understand why they would bring that back. And then it's 10 times as bad, in my opinion. Not the paywall system itself, but just because you're not getting new weapons, you're getting remastered weapons. The Peacekeeper, BMP, AN-94. You really didn't get any new weapons, and yeah. If they were gonna do that, the weapons should have been free. I would have been mad. I would be less mad if it was new content, new weapons. But Other than that I like that Treyarch did this year for Black Ops 4, of course, was just that.
We have the advantage.
Ooh, let me just show you that real quick. Disrupt that. What they did really well was that they had a lot of variety. You know, the game modes are pretty solid from Endurance, Chaos, Mosh Pit, Chaos Control, Arms Race TDM, Nuketown 24/7, fun and playlists, sweaty playlists. You know, they should have brought back some fan favorites. So one game what I really wanted to see in Black Ops 4 that I was hoping they would bring back was gonna be Fracture from Black Ops 3. I don't know why that wasn't, you know, brought back. I don't know why that was only a feature playlist. That should have been a permanent game mode in my opinion, just like how they did with Safeguard. You know, they have the reasons for why that didn't happen. Of course I don't agree with it. That was my kill. Outside of the game modes, I like how they had reactive camos. You know, those nice animated camos. They look better than some of the main camos in the game, which is gold, diamond, and of course dark matter. So I'll definitely give them credit on that. They're very creative in doing the reactive camos. And a lot of these reactive camos are very nice. My personal favorite would probably be between the Soul Eater, the Nebula camo, or, you know, the one I wish I could get, but I'm probably not going to get unless I get lucky, is the Future Sight camo. Solar Flare is nice, but, it's a little too bland. I feel like they could have done better with that one. But outside of those two, they really missed the mark with not having a campaign, and they missed the mark with the DLC content. DLC maps were bad. A lot of the weapons were bad. You know, the Peacekeeper, even though the Peacekeeper is solid, you know, the AN-94 is underwhelming. The VNP is OP as usual, just like in Black Ops 3. But I just want to know why. Like, why did they think it was a good idea just to remaster majority of other Black Ops games and just copy and paste and just update the graphics? You hear me talk about this time and time again. I just didn't like it. I feel like this game was rushed and they didn't put any effort into this game. That's just my opinion on the matter. But they did have some positives this year that I hope they could build off of for Black Ops 5. And yeah, that's it. That's all you could hope for, really. How did he get up there? Flag jacket. Oh. There's one guy over here. Just in my opinion, it does feel like Black Ops 4 was just rushed entirely.
Securing C.
Your CUAV has departed the AO.
But I mean, you know, I love Call of Duty, and I just give the harsh criticism because I really expected better.
Securing Charlie.
You know, I paid the $100 addition for the game, and I really didn't get my money's worth, to be honest, with the season pass. I feel like that's just a huge slap in the face. That if I really wanted to play and have fun with some of these weapons and some of these old maps, I could easily just, you know, just get a PS3 and an Xbox 360 and just relive the classics, you know?
UAV above my location.
I just feel like the past should have stayed in the past, but I mean, they have a reason for why they did that, honestly, at Treyarch. I may not understand it, but honestly, this game shouldn't have been, you know, $60. If they were gonna remaster 3/4 of the game, you should have just did it like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare Remastered and just say, you know what, $30, that's it, you know. And you might have had me there, honestly. Like, this doesn't feel like a game in my opinion. Another thing I didn't like was just how OP certain specialists was, honestly. Like Spectre and Reaper. Not with the ability, just that some of their times last entirely too long, honestly. The Spectre's one of them. Spectre can have his his blade out, Shadow Blade, and get a Merciless, or, you know, especially on a short map, he could really spawn trap you, and his ability just lasts way too long. They should have nerfed his ability time. Same thing with Reaper. The Sight is OP. His ability should have been nerfed, honestly. Ability time, you know, for how long it should have lasted, honestly. Probably gonna die here. Oh, my teammate saved my life.
Location secure.
Other than that,
Maintain
I
current
mean,
posture.
the gameplay is all right. It's not the best, not the worst that I've seen that I played. But like I said, I just hope they could build off of this. You know, I hope Black Ops 5 could be a complete game, campaign and everything included. You know, not nothing, you know, just half made, half complete. And I hope that's not gonna be a remaster. Like, it's fine to just add, you know, old classics, you know, put a one time, you know, because they're fan favorites. But not like how Black Ops 4 did it. The game was just a disaster in my opinion. It left a bad taste in my mouth. And I wish they would have done better. Oh man, I'm 35-14. Yeah, that was just it for my final review. That's really just
Losing
it.
C.
I'd rate the game, honestly, I'd give the game a solid, you know, 7 out of 10. If they were to improve upon those 3 aspects throughout the game's life cycle, probably would have been higher. Because I did have higher expectations for this game. It seemed like they focused on Blackout entirely too much and neglect the multiplayer. And then when they decided to focus back on multiplayer, it was already too late. So
Keep it tight and by the numbers.
there's that. But also with Call of Duty, timing is everything. And another thing I didn't like is that they didn't have leaderboards, honestly. Like, I want to know where I'll rank up amongst the world's best, so. And there you have it. 39 and 15, 7 captures. And that's it. In about an hour and a half from now, we're going to be online and ready to go for Modern Warfare, so I hope to see you guys there, and make sure you guys leave a like, of course, and comment, you know, what would you rank this game, what do you like and dislike about Black Ops 4, and are you going to continue playing this game after Modern Warfare comes out? Yes or no? So comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to see you guys at 9 o'clock. Remember, 9 o'clock, we're going dog.